Hello chums, and welcome to another Let's Play with me, RC, here on Video Chums. Today we're going to be playing a bit of Swag and Sorcery. That's right, we're going to be collecting some cool hats and bling and stuff like that, while, you know, also protecting the land. That's what you do, right? I get visions of Black Knight with Martin Lawrence from back in the 90s. Dating myself, but hey, let's move on. Regardless, this is a game that was made by guys from the team who brought us Punch Club and Graveyard Keeper. Now, for those of you who haven't played those games, they're very simulation-like. Punch Club is almost like if you were to play the movie Rocky, but as a up-and-coming boxer, you work your way through the ranks and all the different tournaments and stuff to become the best boxer in the town. So yeah, it's like I said, it's like a simulation Rocky. It's actually a pretty cool game. And Graveyard Keeper I haven't actually played, but it's supposed to be like a spooky version of like Stardew Valley or something like that. Sort of like where you're grinding and collecting resources and doing other things and trying to build your graveyard up, that kind of thing. So like I said, these games are very simulation-like, very much about grinding resources and building things and that kind of thing. And I'm assuming Swag and Sorcery is going to be more of the same with that. So if you're not into that style of game, I haven't played this yet, but I'm pretty sure that's kind of what's going to be going on here. So without further ado here, why don't we jump in and check it out? Because, as I've said, I haven't played a lick of this. So let's jump in. All right, let's see. We haven't even started a save slot here yet, so we'll just pick one.
Once
and here we go.
upon a time, in a faraway fairy kingdom, a very wise king ruled.
I like the presentation. It's got sort of a Banjo-Kazooie thing going on with the dialogue. I like that the king is fitting on his cool, like, bling crown with his awesome glasses there, too.
Sometimes the king came up with truly amazing ideas. In
Truly?
fact, the king's great-great-grandfather did have a magical costume, and it was indeed a time of peace in the kingdom. But alas, the costume was stolen.
What a cool costume! It would be a sin not to steal it.
I love that voice. What a cool costume!
What a lovely kitty!
You call me a kitty again, and I'll bite your nose off. I'm the Black Cat.
Wow.
Oh, I see. My apologies. Now, where was I?
Respect the Black Cat.
So the king found a way to save the kingdom.
Wow, these speaking sounds I think are worse than anything Banjo-Kazooie could have dreamed up. They are super annoying sounding. Alright, I'm gonna turn down the volume sounds here just a little bit. They seem a little bit hot, but here we go. A most important mission. It looks like we are now in our kingdom. It doesn't look like I have much control here. It looks like I can click on my different buildings here. So you have a guild, a market, but we're going to start with the mission thing here. A most important mission is Majesty's Chancellery welcomes you. Our king requires heroes to complete a most important mission. It is urgent that you hire one in the guild. We get some gold if we do it. Hire a hero in the guild. Okay. Hiring a new character. Hire a new character. Select the guild icon. And hire a new character. Hire a new character. Hey, we did it. There we go. We finished our first mission. Okay, we complete. We got our gold. So we get 20 gold. And for now, your fighter couldn't cope with an angry beaver, but training and trials will forge them into a real hero. And you deserve a reward. Okay, fair enough. So we have our first fight. Heroes shouldn't just hang around all day. It makes them fat and obnoxious. Send your fighter out to explore the magical forest. And to start adventures, you drag characters sent over to... Oh, okay, so we have to drag this guy over to the stable. And we actually have to click and do fight, I guess. Spunky adventurers. Characters pursue their adventures on their own without troubling you for directions. Your characters complete adventures by themselves. Okay, cool. So he'll just like kind of do his thing here. Hopefully he'll survive. We haven't equipped him with anything yet. Ooh, that is not looking good. He's already at 19 health. We got some copper ore. So this is kind of interesting the way this is all set up. Like I said, very simulation, management simulation style. And it looks like we've gotten a victory from that. So we killed one thing. He did not, he lost a lot of health there, though. He did not come out unscathed. So we got 3 gold, 3 copper ore, 1 chestnut log, and 1 healing leaf. So he visited the forest. We complete that. So already you can kind of see where this game is sort of going here. You can definitely see that, everything is going to be much of a, send your guys out, let them do the thing while you're managing something else type of thing going on. So again, I think you can definitely tell within the first 5 minutes of this game whether this is going to be a game for you or not. This is the kind of game that I like to play when my brain is fried on a certain day. If I've been at work for a long time and I come home and I just want to play something simple. This is kind of like an idle clicker in that way. You kind of want something a little simple that you can just like, oh, let me click a bunch of things, do a few things, make a little bit of progress. It feels good after a long day. Your hero is wounded, go to the church, but keep in mind, treatment is at your expense. The treasury is in a bottomless well. Okay. So, moving around the village, to move the camera, hold down the left mouse button while moving the mouse. So I tried to do this earlier, and it wouldn't let me, but now we can. Now we can see our whole town, which is kind of cool. So there's all kinds of stuff going on here. Let's heal the church. Character healed in the church. And we get our next mission here. Now, do you see why the treatment is so expensive? Our churches can treat any wound in seconds, even mortal blows. So that means our dude is back to being okay? Yeah, he's back to full health here. Okay, cool. Alright, the basics of collecting. The villagers are complaining that your character is walking around naked. To solve, and I was talking about that, right? He said we didn't equip him with anything. To solve the problem, collect 3 chestnut logs in the magical forest. And please, save your questions for later. Looks like we're going to get stuff for the Smithy after this, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so we got to just send this guy off on a few different things. So if we click the stables... let me read that one more time. Yeah, we got to collect more logs. Okay, let's do it. Now the question I have is do I have to watch this while he goes, or can I just let him do his thing? Okay, so you see the progress bar on screen, the blue progress bar. You can see his health going down. So I can actually go and do other things while he's exploring. So that's kind of cool. We can check out that, what is that? The market. We can go, we got a victory. So yeah, management sim, multitasking, that is what this game is all about. And so far, I think it's pretty cool. I'm digging it. Like I said, this is definitely one of those, like, I've had a long day type of games. I just kind of want to sit, have a drink, maybe listen to a podcast while I kind of just, like, do some management, you know what I mean? Okay, we have the logs, very good. You can now build a smithy, and the blacksmith will make armor for your fighter. It will protect them from injury and make them look even more courageous. So let's build the smithy. There it is. I like the building animation. That's cool. And now we built that. So what's our next one? Metalwork. Craft militia greaves in the smithy. Your hero hasn't ever forged anything before, so let them start with something simple like the greaves. Okay, so we want to drag our dude over to the blacksmith. So you actually have to move your guys around. So when you hire other guys, it looks like you can only send so many heroes out at once. So you're going to have what looks like, it looks like you do have a help icon in case you need help with stuff. So far we're just kind of talking and looking at things. But you can see we have the one stable right here that I'm highlighting. And that has 1 horse. It looks like you can unlock other stables. So you could send 3 heroes out at once, which makes sense because when we clicked into this and we were sending our adventure out, there were 3 different horizontal panels there of which the hero can take advantage of. So that makes a lot of sense there. So the whole idea is going to be you're going to have, probably, it looks like you can have up to 8 heroes. I was going to say 6, but 8. And you're going to be sending 3 of those out at once while also healing them and putting them in the spa down here, which looks pretty nice. But let's build some stuff, shall we? Let's craft some copper stuff. And we wanted to make the greaves, right? But we can't. We need more ore. So we got to send that guy out again. Okay. We'll send him out again. There we go. There's some ore. There we go. Some wood here. I like the fog of war thing they got going on here, too. You can't see what's coming up. Oh, get out of the fire, dude. Don't stand in it. Okay, great. We got all our stuff. Is that going to be enough? We got 2. Was it 2 that we needed, or 3? We can craft it. Crafting time. Will it craft while I close it? Yes, it will. So everything will happen in the background as you go. We have a training camp. Looks like we can build now, too. What amazingly crooked greaves. Your hero will be growing some epic calluses. Did anyone say that the life of a hero is easy? They'll just have to get used to it. It's the only greaves they've got. Alright. So we got 2 quests up here now. Broad prospects. Your fighter is so frail that the greaves just fell right off them. Well, that happens sometimes. Build a training camp so your player can beef up. Okay. So we need some more logs. And we need to bring 5 pieces of copper ore over. Okay, so we're just adventuring now at this point. Just to collect stuff. And once I get enough gold, I will definitely be hiring another dude. I need 300 gold, though. I got 132, so we gotta just hang with this dude for now. We're just gonna send him out again. What is his health? Yeah, his health is full. Send him out. Let's collect some more stuff. Oh, we got a wolf. Kill the wolf! Oh, wow. Oh, the wolf had like a ghost wolf ability there. So what I look forward to in these games, like I said, I like to use it as like a winding down game from a long day type of situation. Oh wow, that can't be good for him. Retreat is better than defeat. Yeah, we're gonna retreat. Oh wow, I just made it right there. Wow. But I always like these games because I like to see how the game looks when you get to a point where your guy gets super powerful. When you get like hours into a game where you get to see where you were at first to where you are later. One of the things that certainly does it for me recently, or one of the games rather that came out recently, was Forager. That's very much like that too. Great little management sim style game that's a little bit more hands-on. It's like a Zelda top-down game. Go check it out on my channel if you haven't already. Great little game. This guy is slowly getting his health back. Let's see. We have enough to build the training camp, so let's do the training camp. And we have enough to give the copper ore as well, so let's complete that.
Meanwhile,
oh wow,
the
story continues.
Sharing his sinister plans with the gargoyles in the dungeon of the palace.
A villain. Finally, I was wondering when we were going to get to the good part.
Everybody likes to learn about the villain, right? Ugh. The gibberish talking is really bad in this. Hee ha hoo ha hee hoo ha. Okay. He's lighting his candles, talking about magical beasts. The king will go out hunting. Fair enough, fair enough. Never to return.
He's going on and on and on about his plans, and he hasn't even worked on his laugh. What an amateur!
I like the cat character. He's pretty cool.
All the better. The good guys should win in fairy tales.
That's just what the winners tell you. If you win, you are good.
Fair enough. It's a good point, Black Cat. A good point indeed. Alright, so we got the training camp all set. Let's give the copper ore to the blacksmith. And... so we gotta drag this guy over here? Oh, here we go. So we could just train him now. So you could train him... whoop, and on back. Train him in different things here, it looks like. So you can do a level up, and you could do a... oh, I see. So you could level up strength, agility, intelligence, and stamina. Alright. So, let's train... give him 1 level. Level up the character at the training camp. We just did it. Good work. It's very useful to raise your character's level. Nothing more frustrating than a highly quality bit of gear that no one can use. Makes sense. Can we build any of this other stuff yet? No, we need breastplate, helmet. We need some new weapons. We don't have any regular copper because we gave it all to the blacksmith there. Time to dress up. Your fighter is at least a little more confident after training. That hunted look in their eyes is fading. Now try to put the greaves on your hero. You have to go here. Equip. Okay, so we didn't even put the greaves on them yet. There we go. Look at that. We're equipping stuff. Let's complete that one. And now we can build a hunting lodge as well. The better the armor, the better your character's chances of survival, and the calmer you can feel. One thing I would like to see in this game is you use the mouse to pan around, because it's basically like a one-handed game with the mouse. I would love to have it where the WASD keys could actually move around the screen a bit, like an RTS type of situation. That would be nice. But so far, that is really my only complaint. So far, I'm liking the setup of the game. I like how it's working. Okay, but our guy is still shirtless, but he's got his greaves on, so that's something. Oh man, kill this thing. If you retreat with some health left, you'll keep the loot that's in your bag. Only part of the rest. Take him out. If there's another enemy, we're out of here. For sure. He is not looking good. So we're getting plenty of wood here. Looking for copper, though. We need some... yeah. I mean, wood is fine, but... well, how much do we need here? We can build the hunting lodge, so that's good. Let's complete that. Get some more gold. We're gonna train our dude a little bit more here. Let's give him another level. Let's do some... let's train in some stamina, some agility, and some strength. We'll do intelligence next time, I think. Oh, and you notice that, of course, the amount of money you have to pay to train them and level them up definitely goes up, so keep that in mind as you go, too. These started at 100, but now they're at 110. 2 arms! A wooden toy sword is very sweet, but it's time to give your fighter a proper weapon. Send your fighter to the smithy, let them make a sharp blade. If you forgot what materials and equipment you have, you can always check the storage. Oh, okay, that's nice. So we don't have anything in the way of copper, though. We need to collect a bunch of copper. Sorry to bother you, but the miller is boring me to death. He wants me to fix his millstone, but where can I find the chestnut planks I need? Could you help? So we need chestnut planks for that guy, and we need to kill 5 timber wolves. Okay, so now we're getting into the normal crop of the game here, where it's basically going to be, you know, you're trying to just finish tasks as the game goes on. Like, you know, you can't control when wolves are going to show up, so here's one right here. So you're just going to have to, like, keep planked and hope that 5 different wolves will show up eventually so you can finish that quest. Oh my god, that wolf evaded me. Okay, we gotta retreat. Retreat. Thank you. There's no way we can take out another wolf. Let's see. Who are we giving this to? Impudent Miller. Alright, so... but I don't think we have enough chestnut... no, we got 3 chestnut logs. Or chestnut planks or whatever. but it says I can't complete it for some odd reason. Alright, we're going to drag our guy to the blacksmith real quick. We can craft 2 coppers. And we cannot make a good sword yet. We got to collect... Oh, we got to do chestnut planks. That's what I was missing here. So we got to make a lumber mill, right? Here we go. Okay, now I'm figuring it out. Craft it all. Wolf leather. Yeah, craft that too. Why not? Okay, so you can make scout stuff too. So if you have a character who's more in the way of like using a crossbow and stuff, you can craft all this stuff for him. We'll probably stick with warrior for our first character, but our second character we might go with somebody like that. But I like that. That's pretty cool. Let's see. So how long does that take to happen? To start working in the building, place your character on it. Oh, so your character actually has to be in there. Yep, this one. There it is. Okay. So you have to have a character in there to do it. Okay, so that is one of the things I just now have learned. But we got to craft another plank of which we don't have, so we'll get send him out again. Once we get a second dude here, it'll be a little bit easier to manage, I think. There we go. There's another wolf. Oh, geez, retreat. No, I died. I didn't hit retreat fast enough. Alright. We have to let him come back, I guess. What did we get for chestnut stuff? Did not get anything. So when you die, I don't think you get any of your stuff. Is that how that works? So what happens down here? We can relax for 10. That will bring back his happiness, it looks like. So your characters have like a happiness meter, it looks like, too. Interesting. I like that the quest log is just out there, so it tells you what you got to work on and what you're doing. I'm assuming everything is gated in a certain way, but I wonder if these quests will actually, like, you know, line up the whole front of your screen there by the time you get, you know, to that point where you have a ton of it, you know? Okay, he's almost full. Let's send him out again. I want to get through this next round of quests at least. Maybe see at least one more story beat before we call the video here. Okay, send him out. Another wolf. Seen a lot of wolves this time. Hey, is he gonna take him out again? Take him out. There we go. Oof, I got lucky. Okay, we got some logs. We're gonna need that. Oh, retreat. Oof. That was gonna be death for sure right there. Alright. Craft this log. So now we can give that to this dude. And he'll give us a ton of gold, which will help us to upgrade our character a bit more. We can't craft any of that stuff at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and train another level up for this guy. Let's do, since he's using a sword, let's use some more strength. And we need 3 more pieces of gold to do anything else at the moment, but that will help. Forced vacation. Our locals are scolding me, supposedly, to do nothing all day except basking in the sun. But it's because I've run out of copper. Bring me some, I'll make you a helmet. Okay, that'll be a good way to get a free helmet. But I gotta make my sword first, is what I gotta do. Bite! There we go, here's some copper, finally. Another wolf. I do notice with the quest activated that the wolves are showing up a lot quicker now. Oh. And this guy is doing more damage as he levels up, too. Wolf didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting. Okay, I'm getting ready to retreat here in case there's another enemy. Yeah, we're gonna run from that one. Very close to death. But we did get some copper ore, luckily. Blacksmith. Craft it all. Let's go. And that's it for that. Looks like we're still just gonna keep on going here. He's not full health yet, though. Let's see. So it looks like the golden quest at the very top here is your main quest. That is what's going to drive the story forward probably when you get these things. You can keep doing these things that pop up, I'm assuming. Because those are just like, you know, secondary quests. But your primary quest is going to drive the game forward. But the secondary quests are what's going to make your character more strong. So if you find yourself having trouble, it would seem as though that's what you want to do. Ooh. Close one. Okay, get ready to retreat. Looking for an enemy. Logs are good. Take them. Okay, that's good. Oop, retreat. And we got to the end too. Alright. Craft. Alright. Wow, we need to collect a lot of copper to get that shield going. Or that sword going, rather. But we did kill all the wolves we needed. Let's collect those. And because of that, we will now train. Give this dude another level. His first dragon, what? My mother sends her regards and looks forward to my first victory over a dragon. You're gonna help me with the equipment I'll need, right? Otherwise, my mother will be really upset. Okay, interesting. So we have a character that we have to go on a specific quest for? That's kind of cool. Alright, we need some more copper. Oh, let's send him out again. Chop. Alright, take him out. Come on, man, you're more powerful than this. Take him out. There you go. Some more logs, which is what we need. Okay, I'm gonna wait and see what's gonna happen here. I think we're gonna be okay. Get out of the fire. That's an enemy, we gotta go. Alright, craft the wolf leather. Craft the planks. I didn't realize they have this little menu over here. I gotta tick that up next time I'm doing stuff like that. So that way I can do them all at once. I need one more plank. Or, no, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong place. I need 2 more copper ore. So that means we need, let's see. Actually, 1 more. We're getting pretty close to making our sword, which is great. Do we do this and make the helmet? Yeah, you know what? We can get more copper. Let's go back here. Let's equip our dude with the helmet. Look at that. That's a green helmet too. Lots of defense. Now the guy just needs a chest plate because he's got a helmet. he's got pants, but he has no chest plate, which is really funny. There he goes. Look at him with his little helmet and his pants. There we go. Here's some copper. We'll take it. Oh, this is a good run here. No enemies. So, the only thing that I think is possibly missing from this game also is that the characters, when they fight enemies, don't seem to get any kind of an experience bar, unless I'm missing that somewhere. But I think that the character should have a progress or an experience bar that goes up, and when you go to level your guy up at the training camp, it knocks, you know, some money off, you know, and it'll say like, oh, you know, maybe at, say for example, like you have a character where it's like, oh, 200 gold for the next level, right? You do a little bit of fighting, gain a little bit of experience from these from killing these other enemies, and say it goes down to like, oh, now you only got to pay 180 to level up because you've gone up a little bit. I feel like that would be a really great system to put in. Let's do another run here. More chestnut logs. Always good. Copper ore. Definitely what we need. Yeah, there you go. Got another wolf here. Because I think you get gold. Yeah, you get golden pelts from the wolves, but I don't know that you get really anything else. There we go. Victory. We finished one. For the first time, it seems like forever. So this progress here, I don't know if that's the progress to the first boss, because I do see that there is a huge... Yeah, see, you can get up this 30% here and hit fight, and you could fight this big boss dude here. Sorry, my webcam's in the way, but what you're seeing basically is this gigantic like bird creature with a staff or whatever, which is kind of cool. All right, let's see. We're gonna make all the copper ore that we can. And then we should be able to go build whatever chestnut logs or whatever. Or chestnut planks. And build all those. Then we'll do the leather. Alright, let's build our sword. What do you say? Crafting! Oh yeah. Let's put that on. Yes, now that is a sword right there. Let's see what we get here. The blade turned out much better than the greaves, but we recommend you keep an eye on your fighter. Trainees have been known to cut off their fingers. Ooh. Yeah, you don't want to cut off your fingers, right? So it's bringing up something called mood. Now, behind my webcam also is a tiny little bar that has a 0 out of 100 and there's some stars there. I don't know if that's what it's referring to, like the mood of the town or how well your town is doing, or maybe this might be your character. Your fighter is spoiled and their spirits have fallen because of all the hard work they've had to do. They keep wandering around the village complaining about life. Send them to the spa. Oh no, this is the spa thing that we did do earlier. Okay. So if we go to our guy, yeah, he's not too happy at the moment. So let's send him to the spa. See, I'm a little confused by this system too, because sometimes you got to put your character on a thing to do it, and other times you don't. So I'm still getting used to that. Let's go ahead and relax. Hoshi is now relaxed. Glad he's relaxed, and it looks like we're actually going to get an extra character for doing that. Said +1 increase the group. Oh look. Look at this. They gave us another horse right here. It just like flew in on a red balloon. That's a pretty good thing. I like that. Your fighter is very fine, of course, but they stand alone against many enemies. It's almost unfair. Hire a partner for them if you haven't already done so, and send your newly formed party of fighters to the magical forest. So the +1 must have been the plus horse there. We need more gold, though, to get another guy, so we're going to send this guy out again. So we got to create Scout's hat, Scout's jacket, pants, and a simple crossbow for this guy. That's what's going on with that. Can we actually make any of that? It looks like we can. So we'll craft one of them. We'll come back to it later, though. Alright, here we go. We got our sweet sword now. We're fighting some kind of crazy lizard... tree lizard thing. Look at that. Boom. Very nice. More ore, and that will be another victory for us. We have got to get some gold quick here. Can't craft any of those. We can craft that. So we need to get some more wolf pelts to make this stuff, but we can make the simple crossbow at least. So we got 2 of the items of the 4 ready for that guy. You can sell this stuff at the market. Okay, but we're not going to do that right now. Because we got to give that to that dude. We need that breastplate. We need to get some more copper ore for that. We might be able to make enough right now. We might be 1 shy. Yep, we're 1 shy. Okay, we'll send this guy out. Let's get him at least to the point where he has a full, you know, set of armor here. We'll hit 1 more story beat here. I want to see where this game is going. Oh wow, we take those guys out with 1 hit now. Here we go, 1 shot. Boom! Take that. And this is the progress that's great in these games, is seeing your character go from like barely even being able to survive through one of these on his own to destroying enemies with 1 hit. Always a great feeling. The results, 15. What did we pick up? Okay, craft all those. Yeah, we're gonna make our breastplate. We'll make that next. And let's So we'll drag you here. We have not gotten any wolf pelts or chestnut planks since. I'm gonna have to check my inventory to make sure I don't make the same thing again here. But I need to get 300 gold to hire another dude, so we need to get that gold for sure. I'm only getting 3 gold per kill here, which isn't great. Hopefully that'll increase. Hopefully you get an upgrade that's like, increase the amount of gold you get on adventures. Okay, he's done. Excuse me. Not bad. We're getting to the point where we're almost 50% on the way to fighting that thing, which is pretty sweet. Okay, craft all that. Now if I pull him off... Oh, you can't pull the guy off while he's doing the thing. Okay. So if you lock a dude into doing something, he has to finish doing it. Okay. Send him out again. And I don't really have to worry about him. So if I go in here, I go to equip, I can actually see. So I've made a scout's jacket and the oh, I never equipped the breastplate. I made the simple crossbow and the scout's jacket. That's what I made so far. He's in mid-fight here. There we go. Another wolf. We need to kill these wolves, though. We need the pelts. There we go. 1 pelt. Not great. It's something, though. Whatever. Let's build what we can. Okay. Alright, so we made the jacket, so now we need to make the pants and the hat. We need 3 more pelts. So we just gotta keep going in, keep fighting. Keep collecting stuff, keep gathering resources. I think that mushroom is pulling things off his head and throwing them at you. It's pretty gross. Oh man, double attack. Okay, here's some ore. We did get the logs. No wolves yet, though, unfortunately. We are getting 15 gold, though. What's our gold at? 259. We're getting closer, but not quite close enough. How happy is our dude? He's not super happy. You can't work him to the grindstone, man. We can craft that. Bite! So you definitely get into a routine or a pattern here as you're playing the game. And that's the whole idea behind it, is that you're getting yourself to a point where you just are kind of on autopilot doing this stuff, right? But I wonder if it's ever going to be like a clicker type game where... Oh man, we're getting all copper, no actual logs or wolves this time. Copper's good, but... Just set him right back out. He's still healthy enough. There's some logs. There's a crazy lizard guy. But yeah, you get into a pattern where you're kind of on autopilot, you know, so you just kind of do the things. I wonder if it gets into like any automated stuff, because when I was playing Forager recently, that was one of the big breakthroughs in the game, is that the you know, real mundane parts of the games start taking care of themselves, so you can focus on other things like combat and creating new weapons and that kind of stuff, which is a really cool part of the game when it opens up. There we go, wolf's gone. Okay. We're gonna make all these. Now what happens is that when you select to do all these, what I do like is that it's just one continuous bar and takes care of all of them at once, as opposed to doing 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, each one individually. Let's go here. We don't have enough to do that. We can craft another plank. But we can... No, we can't. We don't have enough to do anything yet. Those wolf pelts are hard to get. We're at 265, but my guy is not happy. We're gonna have to spa him, I think. Relax for 28. It's gonna take us back a little bit, but that's okay. We gotta keep him happy. Let's see, you can look at a spell book, which I did not notice before. And there's some kind of button up here in the top. It's a like exclamation button. I don't know if that's for critical hits or something like that, but it seems interesting, kind of intriguing as to what that could be, actually. Kill the flaming guy. Get him. Seem to get more gold per kill here too, which is kind of nice. There we go. All right. Craft it. Now I wonder if you get to a point where you can update your armor, the armor you're actually using. I'm assuming that has to be a thing, right? Alright, send them out. We need wolves. That might be another important thing to put in the game too, is maybe like if you need to attract a certain type of animal, maybe put in some like bait or something like that per character, where it's like, oh, this bait attracts, you know, these 3 types of animals, and then you'll only see like those 3 types of animals, you know. I really don't know if bears and stuff are going to show up at any point, but I'm assuming they have to, right? People like bears. People like fighting bears. But we really need wolves to show up. It'd be really cool if they were like, oh, you know, here's wolf bait, and you throw it out before you go out on an adventure, and you get a bunch of wolves coming after you. That would be handy. It really would. Wow, nothing for killing that guy? No gold or anything. This was a very log-heavy run right there, that's for sure. When I was on that quest, they seemed to give me more wolf stuff. Now they seem to show up every now and then. They don't show up a whole lot. More copper. There we go, there's a wolf. Give me 3 pelts, dude. Just one. Just one! No good. Alright. We'll go craft. Get that done. We do have 1 pelt we can make, which means we can then make the pants. But then we gotta make the hat, which we need 2 more leathers for. I keep saying pelts. Pelts is what you collect, but you turn them into leather. Also handy, though. Also handy. Alright. Sending them out again. Come on, wolves. There we go. Just what we needed. Hey, and there's our 2 pelts. We can finally finish that quest. Man, a lot of enemies in this one. He plucks it right off his head, whatever that is. That weird golf ball on his head. Alright, we're gonna make our final piece here. Craft it all. Craft that. Craft that. Then we'll turn this one in. Complete. And when the character is in a group, their chances of finding recipes, blueprints, and patterns is increased by 3%. That's pretty cool. So... Let's see. Okay, we can see all the stuff we've got in our chest there. Alright, so this is the big help menu here. There's all kinds of stuff in there. We need to hire our last guy. We're at 267. I really wish they would have gave us enough gold to get us our next guy here. So that's what I really want to see before we move on today. But I still need 33 gold. My guy is not looking happy. I'm going to have to put him in the spa again. I guess I could try to craft something and sell it. That would probably help, right? It did tell me that just a second ago. Maybe I'll make a few things. I got a lot of copper. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll craft a few things, sell them, and then like hire our next guy. So let's do that real quick because we haven't used the market just yet. Let's relax our dude. All right, what can we make here? Oh, we can make just about everything. So let's craft 2 of those and see how much we get. So that should pop up in the market when it's done. There we go. Oh yeah, that gives us plenty. Nice. Okay, let's hire our next dude. There we go. We got Kazuki. Now, Kazuki, we don't have anything for, do we? We don't know anything about her either, do we? So she's got a sword and everything, but we could easily turn it around and make her a mage or something like that, even though or we could do the scout's jacket and stuff like that, right? But we can't make any of that right now. Well, I guess we can make her the other stuff while we wait. So let's go ahead. Let's craft one of those, one of these, one of these. Oh, and we can craft the spear. So let's craft that. We'll give her all this stuff right off the bat. She requires level 2 to use that. She requires level 2 for all this stuff, it would seem. Yep, level 2. And that's kind of nice that if you have stuff laying around that you're not going to be using or can't really use, you could sell it later, which is nice. Alright. Characters with melee weapons can only attack if they're standing at the front of the group. Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting. We're going to hit this. We're going to train her up to at least level 2. Forgot that we could do that. And we are going to... Alright, the damage inflicted by a weapon depends on one of its bearer's attributes. So, swords and spears is strength, obviously. Crossbows and guns is agility. Orbs and staff is intelligence. Okay, cool. Let's get her equipped up. She may have melee stuff, but maybe we'll swap that up to a crossbow and switch her stuff over here. It looks like you got to be level 4 to use the crossbow. There's a training crossbow, though, which you can actually craft, which we'll come back and do that in a second. We can't craft any of the other stuff at the moment. Yeah, so the training crossbow... Actually, let's have her make that now, so that way we can give it to her and she can shoot it from the back. So with her, we'll go with agility stuff with her and we level her up. Let's give her this. There we go. Fight! There we go. We sent 2 characters out. So now she can shoot. There you go. Look at that. This guy's really evading me now. So this has almost like a Darkest Dungeon thing going on now, where you want like your character in the front taking the hits. You know, they're kind of the tank type of thing. Get those pelts. Another wolf. Get him. Take him out. There it is. And lizard dude. And that should be... There we go. At the church, you can order healing for your adventuring characters, which they'll receive upon their return to town. Likewise, the spa will put your characters in a much better mood. Press the town button at the top of the adventure screen. Yeah, I get that. I get all that. Alright, let's finally turn in this quest. It's been a while. We got 110 gold for that. And we got a real challenge. It's time for your fighter to prove your worth. Let them show that your investments have not been in vain. See if they can defeat a couple of strong Ents. Children are afraid to go picking berries because of them. Let's see. And then you can get a fashion house. So these are the Ents. Oh, and then there's elite monsters. So as if... Is that an Ent? I don't know if that's what it's referring to. Regardless, regular monsters weren't trouble enough. There could also be elite monsters, which are stronger than usual ones. So, of course, there is going to be elite monsters. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to do it for Swag and Sorcery. I really like this. I dig it. Like I said, this is a good winding down game that I can play, you know, at the end of the day of a long day, or, you know, something I just pop into every now and then, make a little bit of progress. I think this is pretty cool. Like I said, though, management sim, that whole thing, it's going to be something you're either into or you're not, I find, with most people. Like I said, with this video, I'm sure within the first 5 to 10 minutes, you'll already know whether this is a game for you, whether, you know, based on games you played in the past. But I really dig it. I really like this. I think it's really cool. I think they did a great job putting this all together. A couple little things I mentioned during the video that I feel like are things they could work on, or not work on, but things that they could add to it, which is like a, you know, more fleshed out experience system for the characters, like giving them a little bit of experience for every monster kill or something like that to take down the gold price to upgrade them. And of course, adding the WASD keys so that way I can move around the map with the WASD instead of having to use the click and hold mouse thing every single time. But other than that, I mean, it's little things like that. It's nothing really big because the game itself seems to flow really well and it's fun. But Chums, I want to remind you, please don't forget to subscribe to us here on YouTube at Video Chums, because we come out with videos like this all the time, along with gameplay videos for different games too. Definitely check out the channel if you like this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my own personal channel, which is youtube.com/watchggrc, because I come out with all other types of videos there, vlogs and reviews and that kind of thing there. But there you go, Chums. I'll see you all next time.